thing for them.
All right.
It's a very similar kind of personnel approach as well on both sides. A lot of
DFM
parallels
on
that you can draw
defense,
because Buzz,
T1 on
May,
attack.
Yatsuka, Izu again. But Kaide and Meteor onto the Viper here.
I mean, speaking about the Viper, I really do think that
we
DFM
end in the
having
pistols
Kaide come
earlier?
on towards this role as
1-1.
well has really been a massive
one of them was
importance
a
for them,
4-0.
a massive boon, because I looked at this, them needing, like last year
Or
and
like
even the year
a
before,
1v4.
we can say a viable and self-sufficient Viper player and Sentinel role as well. So very, very crucial for me, for my hopes for DFM.
It's a great trade
hold on
back.
to
Just a
those for
straight
now.
up push
Kame
over towards
able
B main,
to
clears B main.
Hold on to garage angle. for a
Meteor's
little bit.
feeling insanely confident.
Just a little dances and steps back and forth from both
Yeah, and that
teams, but
should
Buzz
be
just
a
decides to step
free
back in the
side.
garage.
It's a bit of an
Nice
interesting
shot.
push for Akame in towards the garage when he is by himself. A little bit uncharacteristic for the side of DFM when they are on this defensive side to go solo.
It's a pretty cool.
And maybe a little bit YOLO in this one. May, though, going to find
That is a
freebie
cool one.
onto Meteor, as it is still a deficit position for DFM.
Did he
back
use
in
their
towards the
wall
B
to
side.
make the gap? I think so.
Perhaps
Combine
a
the
bit
walls.
more weight on Sessa's shoulders if he can find one, equalize the forces a little bit. There he goes. Oh, not too bad. Buzz, though, trying to go a little bit quicker. Still
Dude,
set up and
as soon as
stuck
the
inside
smoke goes up,
backside.
they
He's gonna
win.
get
How long has he
caught.
got for a
Pink
smoke?
Shells does
They
kinda
should just wait
separate
6
forces,
seconds
so
before doing anything.
Stacks to hold it all. He's trying to play around positioning.
They're thinking he's heaven.
Slowly but surely, all the way through. Got to find Cess first, and now it's down to May. He has to spike down
Damn,
to half,
lovely
but caught by
tether
the
on this
C.
one as
Stacks
well.
with a
Dude,
headshot
Stacks
to
has been
clutch it
fragging
up
well,
for
man.
T1.
Dude,
Another
the
pistol round
pistols
by
that T1 have
DFM.
won.
You feel like they
A
should
1v2
be
and a
winning it. They
1v4.
made the right decisions, even from deficit positions.
They're,
Ignore the Akame peek into
just
garage,
winning
for
them out.
example. Will shut the door on that one, but they do start to still turn the ignition in this round. They get the freebie over at A. They have the kill onto the planter as soon as he gets off, and he is vulnerable, right? Izu gets taken down by Cess.
Stay in the smoke together.
They
It's
remove Buzz,
pretty
and you
hard
think
like
2
that.
versus 1. You've got a smoke on the spike. It's great. Stacks could have got felled during the pullout of that utility. You technically could have even gone for the defuse in amongst the chaos.
2-1 on the
Very
pistols.
unfortunate for DFM, and
Oh,
this
what a
round is
lovely
just
Omen
the
flash
same.
this was.
Meteor for 3, maybe even 4 if the paint shells don't polish off Cess, which they do. And Kaide, well, he didn't get the memo.
It's pretty early, but, and excuse all the nautical puns, but I'm getting a real sinking feeling in my stomach.
I'm seasick.
Oof. I gotta throw it back for you. No, actually, I don't. Just gonna have to use my hands.
Throw
It's
me a
Kaide.
lifesaver.
We gotta throw one to Kaide
we don't call
right
them
now.
that in Australia, but no one will get what we actually call them, so it's fine.
What do you actually
T1, looking to run this one flawlessly.
call it? Well, hold up. You gotta let me know. Now I'm curious.
Nah. For another day. Find
All right.
out on the next episode. T1, 2 rounds gathered on this attacking side, and this is what I'm talking about as well.
big
We
buy
need to
rounds.
see some defenses from DFM nice and early. If they drop this now, first buy
The boat
round of
against
theirs as
the
well, and
train.
T1 come away with
Yeah.
this anti-bonus.
We've been there
or rather
before.
the actual bonus of theirs.
That's what
I'll
started
start to
the-
worry a bit
that's
for
what
DFM
started
in
the
this
run
series
last
right
time.
now. It's not like they
DFM
are
against,
on an elimination
Apex.
game, but they are in a game right
Oh,
now. that
they're
can
having
set them up
fun.
for 2 opportunities going
I
over
never
Masters
thought we'd
South
see
Cargo
it.
if they do
T1
win this
enjoying
round. So
themselves.
it's a very crucial series still.
They finally
in
got
this
the
triple elimin
vibes.
bracket, and a
They
very
worked it
important
out.
round right now.
The last piece they were missing. Well,
Team
other
was
than the
quite
ults.
hungry. But down to this map, oh, T1.
Individual fights. I mean, there was another team that was doing that the other day. There was just a lot of individual bits on split, which I really was not happy with. And it got the better of them time and time again. And if we're going to continue to do this as DFM, it's going to be a very worrisome scenario. Now you get the re-clear over towards Garage 2, where Yatsuka should be good for 1. Can't even get away with that. Unlucky. Now this one turns upside down.
Another pistol into a
Yes.
bonus.
What are you thinking? Flash, TP somewhere else? He's worried about Heaven as well, or at least calling May over.
I mean, the smoke can just get disrespected at the moment when you've got a death ball scenario for T1 and a showstopper for Buzz going on in. As
Oh, that
Izu
was really
and
nice from
These
Buzz. Mate,
duelists
Buzz
are
is playing
turning up
great
their heat
right now.
in this series
Buzz
for
is having a
T1.
really good series.
And for poor old Akame, he's just going to run away our tail.
Pistol
between
into a
his
bonus.
legs.
5 people surviving. Might not even rebuy some of these armors. Probably will with the 3k. But it's
What was I just talking
insane,
about, by the way? Need to see this round
insane
go
go at
DFM's
it
way.
from them.
T1,
Great start.
flawless. Not a lot of HP taken off the bodies either. don't even need to apply a band-aid in this sort of scenario. Akame might not even hold the gun into the next round, which he won't.
Wow.
Izu gets a dimensional drift as well online for the next round. This is the worst start you could see for DFM on this map, that in this series, you would be looking at a very comfortable map pool for the first two at least as well. Yeah. Bind's a little bit iffy for me, but it's okay for DFM 2. And yeah, a 3-0 start for T1 is not what the Japanese side wanted to see.
Certainly not. It's the darkest timeline for DFM fans. How's our captain doing? He must be slowly leaking a tear somewhere. But yeah, I mean, this is still T1 playing that double duelist incredibly well right now. It's similar to what we saw in Pearls just now. Suddenly you see a heavy lead into the A site. Izu just crashes across.
Why does it feel like they're
it just feels like
missing a lot of shots that they were hitting earlier?
DFM. 2 kills
should be
gone
down.
off yonder immediately.
2-person stack,
nice,
nice, good.
5 versus 3, where you've got superior
Reaction,
advantage here for T1. You don't need to overcook things.
Yeah, T1
tether from Stacks is.
You want to play in a lot more disciplined as well.
A little bit, but DFM trying to reposition for now. T1 shows so
mentally boomed.
Comfortable too.
That 1v4 pistol just wrecked him.
Don't like it in this position
maybe.
because
Maybe not.
you would reveal it. But now with those 2 kills, it changes things. Have T1 overplayed this one a little bit now from the 5 versus 3?
I mean, they are
that
fully
will
locked
start to
in.
become an issue as Meteor does find the right timing
it's a
to
shame.
watch it.
It's a weird one because he should kind of just be getting the the info from the ropes.
You gotta love and admire it,
Damn,
Kaede.
dude.
He's on a heater.
Guns that they can pick up. Munchkin, here we go. Wrecked him with a 1v4 earlier.
With them. Akame looking pretty handsome in this round as well, and now
goes for the plant over towards main.
For another 1vx clutch.
You got Prowlers, you got C's. Just need to figure out where Munchkin could be positioned. Surely you anticipate Garage at some point as well, but the smoke makes it a little bit tempting. A couple of them, and as we mentioned, Initiator utility still online. Starting to make some moves. Munchkin looking for the right timing to pop on
Hey,
through.
you'll have to start considering main at one point, and both looking heaven.
Slowly starting to jiggle around it.
Oh,
not quite
God,
connecting
okay,
the
nice
shots
shot.
though, and DFM recovers.
Well,
They
it's
have
a
dodged the
3v5 against an eco.
Rounds after stealing the round with the thrifty variety. The Sheriffs are sharp today, it would seem, but the rifle rounds not as much. So we are definitely requesting a little bit more.
Damn, that's actually a dink, then a
from
dink.
DFM.
They're very good with Sheriffs.
Some awkward timing with that wall being dropped as well. I actually thought by the pathing that you had no utility from DFM going to Garage. They were just not expecting
maybe a bit of
Munchkin to be there, but
confidence
it was
on
a
this.
very sharp allocated shot at the end
T1
to get the
starting
job
to get
done.
some
You're on the board
ults.
for
Instant
DFM.
your ult.
You have a buy, you have some cash.
They
to
look
go
a
to
lot
the
better
game
with
for the next
ults on
round as
attack
well.
than they
This
do
is gonna be a big one
defense.
for them to start to figure
Yeah, this
things
is an
out
ult
on the
round.
defensive side, but now it's going to be a different style for T1 as it's the ult to lead the way into this B site, and you've already got a quick amount of numbers here for DFM2, mind you.
Yeah, should be a pretty good chance at being able to withstand T1's advances, but still they hang all the way back, wanting none of it. All
They got a lot of util out of them, but they're still double flashed
Meteor is 2
Heather.
away from the pit. Not gonna have access to
Fatal
that
for
in
the
this round
retake.
at the moment unless he gets a couple
So they
of
wait for
quick,
Fatal.
snappy
How many is
frags.
the Fatal
Stacks
going to
gets the
get?
plan
It's
to
looking
5
like
versus
3 at the
5 B
moment.
site,
Unless he
split
just goes
endeavor.
full backside.
Mate, this is gonna be very chaotic.
Yeah, okay, only one. Oh, Buzz messed up. Got hit by it.
Half of the site, so not quite connecting onto too many players still. You got to worry about health, and that's where the trades come through. T1 though starting to lose it a little bit. The flash is popping
lovely
across.
flash. We should have
Izu
done
will
too much util, but the
capitalize.
flash was one of them.
Meteor finds
It's
it at
very,
the
very
end.
nice.
T1 back on
1-9
top.
loss bonus.
Izu is having a belter
It's,
of a series.
3
at the
people to
moment
come
with
by,
his
really.
Consistency and capability just with that crosshair.
They
He's
could
taken the
try
right
and do
positions,
something
the
a
right
little
fights,
crazy with the Razor
toing
and
froing
force
with the
into this
team
if
as
they
well.
wanted
It's
to, but
absolutely brilliant to see, and the complete opposite, unfortunately, in this map at the moment.
Dude, T1 with their ults on attack look great.
Not being able to find
It's not there
any
on
massive
defense
impact
yet,
on
but
this defensive side. No timing with the team on this Yoru to find some favorable positions around the map to gain some advantages and get out of dodge. Over at B Garage specifically, just not able to find any semblance of advantages. This round's just down to 8 immediately by Spray. It's the pistols and singular rifle of Akame that gets some damage in,
Down A.
but does get traded out in the end.
Still, we've seen what these sheriffs can do.
Yes.
It's a possible round for DFM. Buzz and Stacks just go on fully colliding into the DFM squad.
Ooh,
Big comes back.
1v1,
It's a
and you
1v1
got a
now.
razor.
Very, very winnable. Do you think to yourself as Meteor,
Yeah, he's gonna
drop
pick up
the
a
pit
gun.
or not? He's not going to plant for
Problem with the pit is you definitely
tower
increase your
either.
chances
If
of
he
getting
does play
ulted.
the pit, it would give May the option to boom
Ooh,
bot
I'm not
in,
sure
paint
about a
shells,
pit
rocket.
here.
He may very
That
well
pit's
use the
kinda
whole
scary.
utility set here for this. It's going to be a very interesting pathing to see what he wants to do.
Because
I
you
mean,
could just boom bot this. The
expect
boom bot
boom
hits, you
bots
get an
go in,
ulted.
start to clear some of the pit.
You can also just ult, tap the spike.
Meteor, though, you dig deep into the side. Do you want to go back in towards screens? He hears the bot, so he's trying to
Yeah,
avoid
only
it for
1
now.
HP.
Okay.
Keeps himself in the corner, spots him
Hey,
out
very
by
nice
the
in the end.
outline. Oh, that was quick and decisive.
Yeah, that one could have been DFM's rounds. Unlucky
Yeah,
for
personally I would
May
have played
at
it
the end.
differently
Time
if
is
I
an
was
issue
May,
with that
but
pit as well. The longer you're in there,
would
the
have
more
just cleared
decay
right
you
side
take.
with the spike
It
with
does
the
become
boom
an
bot,
untenable situation
and
to get
then
that clutch
ult,
unless
tap
you
the spike.
catch Meteor looking the wrong way, or you're sliding
And then
out in
just
that
wait.
spot and one tapping him. Very, very difficult position, but some good damage at the end of the day nonetheless from DFM.
Hard in the ones though.
5-1. No timeout invested for the Japanese side just yet.
T1
The
again,
operator
been
finally in
doing good with the
possession
ult,
for
so let's see how the
Yatsuka here.
fade ult is on this.
But it's going to be on the other side of
DFM
the
insta
map.
prowler over towards A, don't see anything. Resistance
Not
on
where
B
T1 are
main.
Currently, you do have Showstopper for a potential retake, though.
I mean, you've got the Nightfall for Stacks at the moment. It definitely just feels like an avenue of layering the ult in, getting your TPs to the back of the site, and just having a very structured execute. But we'll wait and see. They're expecting a bit of a pop flash play. Some retaliation affairs from DFM, perhaps. They'll look to adjust in the mid-rounding at the moment.
Yeah, they really
Oh,
think they're
very
going to fight B
cautious
main.
Both sides. Prowler down middle as well.
Who bites first? That's the big
Okay,
thing
so
in
the
this
call
round.
is,
Start to
I mean,
move
are
over
they actually
towards
putting the
A side at
fades
moment,
all
where you've
into
still
the
just got
fake?
this operator line being held by Yatsuka.
Maybe.
The Prowler going to reveal a Karmate and the Phantom. You've got to assume that the op is still available here, and now it's going to confirm it with the second Prowler. Good on Stacks to keep things a little bit interesting over at this A side of the map.
Stacks has done
trying to sell the
very
fake
good,
as best as
though.
possible, that you only hear
Stacks has done really good.
And Stacks takes down Yatsuka as well, but there goes Kaide, anchoring down the B side like nobody's
26
business.
seconds on this spike does get over towards A. Probably comes down a lot to the
Munchkin has to
1v1.
run with his body because he
Yeah,
doesn't
and they have
the
no
ult
idea about
available to
Meteor being
TP
here.
A
This
site
is the
where
duel.
Stacks is trying to get on in. Akame is on the right
Oh
angle,
my, that was
shuts that
close.
one down. This is going upside
Made this
down.
title back
Hair
to sight.
shakes for
Hold
T1
on.
in this round as DFM do answer with another round finally.
Yeah, it was such a crucial point as
Yeah,
well.
money's,
I mean, you did have Meteor
this
kind
is
of
the big
lurking around.
round.
He did find a kill here or there, but ultimately it was the spike.
Yeah, different scenario if you're going to be able to get in towards that one, but even if you do ult to a bit of a safety spot.
What happened in this
Stacks
round? I mean,
needs to win
Stacks
that
did too
duel,
good in
give
his
yourself
fake,
some comfort there. Kaide
and they didn't check the
doing his
corner
damnedest to find
close.
those kills were required as well. If it's going to be just a slow start for DFM on this map, well, now needs to be the time for them to start to turn up the heat for sure. Melt that iceberg.
Try to
Great
break it up
shot,
into
man.
chunks.
Jesus,
Do
those
it
are
with
crazy
an
shots.
operator, no less. A little blindside here or there. Paint shells to flush
That
them
May
out
actually
into
got the
open.
second
May
one here as
continuing
well.
to hold.
Didn't
Pull them
really
in.
look at the
Aim lands at
T1
that
money.
moment.
Round's
Make sure
been
you got
pretty
an itchy
close, so
trigger
if they
finger.
lose this in the
Straight on towards
2v5,
your
they
opponents,
go down
and
to
DFM
Nico.
will come
Then it
away
should be a
with
pretty
that
close map,
very
to be honest.
convincingly 5 alive, 2.
For people that are
T1.
wondering, double duelist against double
And
duelist,
with the way
normally
that the credits do
7,
look for
7-5
T1 as
roughly on
well,
attack.
This may very well
Sometimes
be some
6 if they didn't win
important
pistol.
decisions here. Do we save the 2 guns to have a bit of an investment in the next round, or do we still see what impact we can have here? Maybe we can pull away a bit of a miracle.
Yeah, at least first point. Akame, though.
He
this
looks
is
pretty
to
ready
not
for it.
blink. Shouldn't be falling asleep at the wheel, but what
Jesus,
did you
was that
say?
my bad?
Oh my
He-
goodness, Komodo.
He blinked. he
Might
did,
have been my
but
bad.
it was
I
a
looked
bit of a
at chat. I
stutter
looked at the
step from Meteor
camera.
that
I
gets the
thought he
better
looked
of
pretty
him.
ready.
40 seconds to go. T1 still need to path correctly. And with 3 members of DFM being around this mid angle, he's not expecting the other 2 in towards Mail. And that's just going to be Stacks
Yeah, I mean, they almost had the
having
relief
to post
there.
a farewell card to this round.
Not too bad for
DFM will be
Meteor, though.
happy with this one.
Couple of
Don't need to
up
hunt
points.
for sure. 3k. Keep the money good.
It's always just impressive how he
I say
has
keep
that
it good. It's the
ability
first
to
time it's
kind of
gonna be good.
isolate these 1v1s on individual approaches across the map. But
not a profit, though. Walks in towards male to 2. So we'll have to see what adjustments do lay in for T1 in the next round. As that's a good one for DFM. Off the get-go, though, the initial call for the B main fight that they do weather through, that's very neat. It's not all reliable, though. So we definitely need to see some more on this defensive side, some more proactivity to come through from DFM for some really sharp decision-making.
Where is this
some
kill?
very favorable advantages and trades.
I've watched that again. I still don't see the guy that he's killed.
That we know that they are very capable and loving of as well, making the right calls. There's a timeout being invested in this next round as well. So even though it is, you know, DFM getting 2 rounds in a row, T1 in a big lead of 5 at the moment, there's the coach input that you're feeling. There's some adjustments to be made on T1 side. We have already showcased some great.
Maybe I'm focusing too much on the raise
already. We are bullying DFM right now, for all intents and purposes. We should be winning these cleanly. Now we're not. Let's have a bit of a chit chat.
Yeah, make it a lot more convincing as well.
Already seeing things. Yeah, well, we're 2 hours in.
You've seen it sometimes on the A side. In the previous one, you saw it opening up around garage on the B side. That should give them a pretty good idea.
Maybe I need sleep, mate. I just woke up.
Especially when you got
not a good sign for the long stream.
Double duelist kit to work around.
I was looking into my notes as well that I've taken coming into the series, and I'm questioning what I even wrote. I said, if T1 2-0 DFM, I think it's because they'll look good. And that's the reasoning, because I don't feel like we've seen T1's capabilities thus far in this kickoff, right? We had a lot more expectations on them as this super team. The way that they've been winning these games previously as well.
It's a scary buy, man.
PRX, for example. There's been
it's a
some
scary buy, and there's a lot of potential ults here.
Looking fantastic.
That's kind of what we're seeing right now.
It looks like they just want to straight up hit. I'm looking at the minimap, and this is a weak shotgun.
To start things off onto Buzz as it's going to be
he needs to chill though. He's got a great ult for the retake.
This B site, but it's a slow roll actually. No immediate flood to come in from DFM either. They've got the Nightfall, they've got the Dimensional Drift. There's some good combos that can come in towards this retake now.
Yeah, DFM should they should not be scared to use ults here. I would actually use double ult and put a fade ult into this as well.
But otherwise, here comes DFM. Nightfall in, Easer trying to hold them out.
So much is going on that they don't hear the Yoru get out.
And it's going to be Phantom's Buckies. Yatska to end it with an operator shot.
T1 should be pretty happy though. Getting the 2 ults out of them, now they can just use their main ults.
Singular kill at the end.
For sure.
You do draw
Symmetry, hello me. How we doing, bro? Thank you so much for the tier 1. Thanks for the 25 months. Thank you for everything, as always, mate.
Remove them from the equation. The next, that's your timeout that you would assume is a bit of
stability. Thank you so much, Symmetry. Good to see.
For this round and the rest of the half. The operator still bunkering around the B site. So maybe the adjustment for T1.
I think it's only a defense thing.
A and middle. See what they can adjust a little bit.
Actually, I think on that Haven game.
Play with this toxic stream that is a continual one over
that Haven game, when they on defense or on attack, I can't remember now.
Oh, look at Yatska then adjusting around it.
Yep. It's good decision making.
The devil doesn't lie. Thank you so much for the 2 months, man. Appreciate the prime. Thank you for that. T1, lot of ults. DFM, they've been trained. When they go up against a lot of ults, they want to go aggro and not sit back and wait for the ults. T1 look really on top of this. When you know a team does it, you can kind of just wait. We saw teams work it out when people like Na'Vi and stuff were doing it as well. They would just wait for the aggression.
It's good for at least 1 or 2 perhaps, but is that going to be enough? He plays out from the Heaven position, gets flashed, tries to hop into the corner. Nightfall doesn't quite connect into anything, but also informs the T1's decision-making. And there goes Showstopper. Yeah, no chance.
Yeah, not scared of using the ults on this one as well, trying to make sure it's clean, keep the money good.
And Cess has lost his friends. In 1 versus 4 as well.
I mean, a save here is fine, especially with Kaide being low. Maybe
requesting weapon.
Yeah, okay. I say maybe looks like he's going for it.
Save here for DFM. T1 will answer back. They'll find 6 for at least a tied scoreline, no matter what, at the half. And I like the initiative in this adjustment for DFM. I like the fact that they changed up in through towards mid.
I'm telling you, it's only defense.
Is that it is the double dry walk into the bottom line as well, because you don't know convincingly what's at sewers. You know, sometimes you do see the pop flashes come out for those peaks. Sometimes you see a little bit of distractor utility. Sometimes you do see dry walks, and they do work as well. Don't get me wrong.
Yinsu struggled with your name.
Munchkin does just say
that one's not too bad. Honestly, at the beginning of me streaming the first year, I would have struggled with that.
Players starting to show up onto the server, onto the kill feeds. Earlier on, we had stacks on Pearl. We had moments from Buzz and Izu. Now it's Munchkin as well. Meteor.
Got to be a drop with the save, and then
now as well.
pretty much
I just noticed that. 14 kills, 5
yeah, this was this was T1 just expecting it. Maybe a little too. Maybe they just do it way too much when they're up against a lot of ults.
The general role on this map for him.
Absolutely.
Stacks is.
Have you seen the map pool leaks? What are the map pool leaks? Tell me.
Two very big rounds right now for DFM, though, to try and tie things up at the half. Access to a couple of ults. They, with that save, do go in for a pretty good buy in this one as well. But it definitely feels like the lion's share damage might need to come in from that operator that's been very good for
minus
DFM
Corrode Abyss plus Lotus Fracture. Minus Corrode Abyss
on the other side
plus
of
Lotus Fracture.
Wait,
that's really good.
Dimensional Drift in, starts to overwhelm the forces on the side. Bring in May. He needs to get to be a part of this duel, and he will get the trade onto Izu. Oh, and a Sharpie on a Buzz as well. Showstopper online, and there goes. That's the spike in the site. Oh, well, he's on a heater. He's just not going to slow down. It's not even needed. Sends
really
in more
nice, man. That
satchels
second
as
shot
well,
was
and now
so
T1's
good.
pretty much stuck.
It's an important round.
Already used the ultimate as well, so you can't even retrieve
that's a cool map pool, man.
the explosive device.
That's a cool map pool. I like that.
That is a bit of a problematic position that
That's
Buzz
like the best changes for Paper X, by the way.
I do kind of hear you though. Maybe May
take out their two worst maps. Corrode Abyss.
Buzz overcooked. May did
their
the right thing
Palmerban
there.
and
Getting in to help
probably
the
their
team.
worst map at the moment.
30 seconds to go though. T1 need to find a bit of a blessing. And a very big slip up from DFM here, because there's still a crossfire that you just remove the head of Meteor. And Munchkin, he'd already said that he doesn't want any of this business. He has left Meteor.
We're good to try to perhaps
then you
end
take
the
away a
first half
Breeze
on a
and put in the
7-5,
Scent.
depending
That
on
would
the
be cool
next
as well.
round, but,
I don't mind Breeze at the moment. I'm enjoying Breeze.
DFM, May, in this round, just hops on it.
It's good for Fnatic too. Yeah, they don't play Abyss as well, right?
We did see some sloppiness from DFM on the second
they really
half
just,
of the previous map.
Really just fall back. Really just fall back all the maps. That helps some of the main teams.
Here gives extreme confidence for DFM on the exchange going on to the attacking side.
It's a good time to take Corrode out as well. It's
that is a Sharpie to come through. Also remind yourself as well with the instances of this map that we'd seen
Lotus
previously,
is
right?
back.
It was the defensive
Do you reckon
side
they change any of Fracture
DFM
and Lotus?
in Kickoff thus far.
Oh my.
I feel like they might.
Out on the attack sides. So we'll see if they can do that again.
For now though, offline's back online, but T1 has slipped through.
Dude, every single time there's insta trades though.
Pick up the spike.
Boombot doesn't see anything over towards middle. Rotate goes in.
Shake for both of the Yorus here. So what do you look to do around the ramp now as Meteor? What time?
Oh, this guy's getting pinched in mid.
Because there's nil presence.
You're in trouble, mate.
DFM members up at the
well, once they lose A Heaven and they know they've lost A Heaven, this guy should always be pathing to here.
Site itself. So the optimal call for T1 is insert Meteor, see what he can do. As his shoulder is going to get checked. He will be felled by a car, mate.
But they clear it. They keep control of Heaven. Prowler goes out over towards A. Might get the rotate back.
But they're going to have to, well, numbers are going to have to come over from DFM.
Oh, he missed the Omen.
Cess is getting overwhelmed.
Let's see if he can kind of stick around a little bit more, do a little bit more damage.
Oh, he's so dead.
Kaide has arrived, but neglecting to check the corner around Hell.
Oh, nice shot.
Cess, though, onto the off angle.
Damn, nice shot. He got a little headshot in there.
Ultimately goes down at the end. Akame still providing support from another angle, and now it's down to Buzz, who does get the spike down, but
I mean, May is here so early.
He shouldn't be at this moment in time. May is going to find the right timing to come on through.
They got a 6.
And dispatch of the counter.
It's a really insane recovery.
6 will be the
considering the beginning of this.
Now, as DFM desperately needing these rounds on the defenses, perhaps mirror match exchanging's up. The same state of affairs essentially of the last map, where T1 then went and ran rampant.
Yeah, T1 had the streak though back then.
Fracture maybe gets changed, Lotus maybe gets changed.
2 rounds in a row. We'll see whoever picks up the
Yeah, I could see them changing up.
So far, it does feel as though T1 has
I could see them changing up B and A on
pistols.
Lotus, like the sites themselves. And then for Fracture,
DFM starting to come up.
I mean, I would change a lot about Fracture, but it's also not my kind of map.
It will be important, but I think it's just making sure if you've got advantages that you're taking and not letting your opponents get back in, not giving them
some of the walls on Lotus as well.
Is going to be a bit of
fixed door for the Odin spam. Yeah, that's probably right as well. Kano with the 44 months. Appreciate the tier 1. Thank you as well. Thank you. Who do you have for Fnatic Vitality? I think I went for Vitality.
And being a nuisance. So we're going to have to see what they can do, because Izu has been above and beyond. I mean, back towards the normal form, kind of, that we think of Izu.
Pretty consistent, yeah. Buzz as well, a little bit, you know. So Mei and Yatska, they do play it differently, though, despite having the same agents. It's pretty curious as well. We do see Mei starting to show up on the server, too, though. So this could be...
You have dreams about VCT because you watch so much? Nah, when I was coaching, I used to have dreams about Valorant and strats and stuff. Now, not so much. I can kind of switch off pretty easy. When I was coaching, it just consumes your life.
I mean, for DFM Bind, we saw him against Team Secret. We see some adjustments still happening in the early stages with that being in
2-1 at the moment for pistols. Each pistol T1 has been some kind of clutch, and DFM are just walking up towards A.
When the wall drops for go time.
Interesting, they use the old
requesting help.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Damn, that's nice though, the pinch on it.
Unfortunately, help arrived
3v5. We've seen them lose worse than these. They get into pretty good afterplant positions though. The only thing that worries me is Mei's HP. Whoa, he's full blind for that.
Despite being nearsighted by the paranoia.
Well, he's still got those paint shells. I'm very surprised he's not lobbing them somewhere earlier.
I'm worried, man. That nade is kind of on his head. Oh, I thought this nade went better than that.
Finish him off like we've seen on Lotus before from Paper Rex, but he's certainly trying to be sharp with the Sheriffs himself. Now Yatska stuck.
God, this is scary.
Reload for both of them. The fake TP, the paint shells to off-putting from the line as well, but
holy, a 3v5. Dude, some of the pistols the DFM win are kind of criminal right now.
The job done at
really
the end.
is.
He will not fall over his own feet.
Okay, let's talk about this a little bit. I got 2 here, I got 1 here, I got 2 here. What did they do wrong, chat? Come on, you guys are better than this. I'll make it easy. Here's the plan.
And at that point was a low HP DFM player.
Well, he's kind of slapped him, honestly. Yeah. Even blinded, he knew that Kaide was peeking out. He's able to find that frag.
Take heaven.
Very self-sufficient on the pistols with that one, just shooting a storm. Quite criminal how many of these pistols we've seen from DFM where you feel like they may very well be able to take them.
You gotta let the 2 and the 1 play, and these 2 need to reactively. Like they take here, you take heaven. You win the afterplan, you're done.
Mei doesn't get to pass go and collect $200 in this round, unfortunately.
Neither does Kaide.
3-1 on the pistols.
For DFM to try to scale up wherever they can. You're already up in towards Mail.
What if it's not planted for heaven? Then what were you doing?
D1 in position.
What were you doing on A side? You can't plant heaven.
Guardian or not, Buzz just making quick work,
in a pistol.
light work of the DFM players for now.
And then it's crickets for Akame. Not going to be hearing anything but the little chirps in this round. 50 seconds to go and see what you can do. By the timing as well. Getting a couple of these holes as T1 is not a bad shout. Both of them across the map.
Fantastic shout.
Yeah, and now Akame with the bandit. Well, technically with a knife in possession as he is trying to see how many steps he can get in the round. There we go. Buzz to pick up the kill as well. If that was the one guy you're trying to dodge
maybe get
in the
another,
round to not allow another
bonus. Their money's good. What ult is this?
Because having that in towards the bonus round for T1, I mean, I said it the other day, right? We've seen some massive power on having an ultimate come in towards bonus rounds. The showstopper is the one that
on Astra Harbor, Whaler, Yoru, Fade.
And Buzz is able to pick it up here as well.
The Harbor stuff, I get it, because you're trying to get out towards A. I'm not sure if that's going to be the best Harbor map, but I get the full process.
But as you mentioned,
problem is, unless they change up A a lot, I imagine Veto would just be used majority of the time. It should be the best Veto map. Like 100% being able to take A control is pretty big. Unless they change like all A.
But now he's super vulnerable. Tucks himself in the corner.
it's just immediately stops DFM's
yeah, I
chances
think
of being
this is
able
rough.
to
Also feels weird to
get
see
towards the sides
double
now.
Jewelers
I mean,
comp
you've
with
even seen the Crash
my
Buzz is just waiting
my
for
Omen
it,
full sending it and no one else sending it.
frothing at the mouth that his opponent in Yatska will take that TP. It's just going to expire now.
Cutting through.
And with Cess gone as well, limits your options across the map for DFM. Do you have to stay around this A site where your toxic screen is?
Not 100% certain yet.
And being able to play Mound as well. You could throw the orb below Mound and then you would just not have to worry about util for Mound. Could be nice.
DFM's approach here. Oh my goodness, they're thinking to reinsert themselves back in through vents. Meteor just holds it all
my
down!
God.
Oh goodness me!
God.
All by the ropes!
Dude, T1 are getting great
He has
starts
left a
into their
crater
halves,
in the
man. They
planet
really
in
are.
this round right now. The waters have dried up from the explosion. And Yatska, unfortunately,
Didn't even have to use that
1
razor.
versus 5, and the hunt is on. Okay.
10 seconds to try to hold on to this rifle, perhaps.
10 seconds left.
He's going to make a go at it. Still shut down by
Yeah.
Munchkin at the end.
DFM maybe a timeout here.
Showstopper in that round
They
either.
seem
Still
to
has
call
that
their timeout
accessible
when
in the
they
next round. That
lose
is
the
another bonus
bonus.
round going T1's way on this map. Remember, the first half, the first round, the DFM gathered as well. It was of the thrifty
The
variety.
extra hop there wrecked him.
So we definitely need
the silent, the silent
another
drop
one of those
completely
in
owned
the
them.
next round. You'd assume for DFM to get back in towards this map to start their affairs on this attacking side now. Just feels like it is from behind more often than not. Outlaw for Izu here, the perfect weapon choice against all of the lesser equipped shielded members
A-Die
of
out
DFM.
towards A, sees nothing. Double push down middle,
Down
sees
middle,
nothing.
clear. A lot of utility coming through from Garage. Meteor providing
Dude,
additional
Meteor's
support on
feeling
angles as well. Spots out Kaede.
You got all this mid control at the moment. You can just sit here as long as you want.
Yeah, one more and Meteor would have his pit as well. That'd be very cautionary tales for the side of DFM. Slow and silent to scale back up into A though, where sure there is a singular player from T1, but
If I'm remembering correctly as well, might be wrong in this old DRX wall. Pop that up, you can waltz in towards the site, but you then remember that Kaide's dead. So they are going to go straight into Stax' crosshairs, which he won't
they get
overplay
over
his
towards
hand
the
and
site
take a
here.
fight. He'll give
Not
this
saying they're going to
side
win, but
control to
could be good
DFM.
damage.
They can get a plant here and then try to just shoot with the Sheriffs.
look at the numbers. The Sheriffs from DFM still quite lethal, but there goes
Ah,
Showstopper
it's
now. And
unlucky.
DFM's forced to respect it. They tried to
damn,
get a
they
hit,
did pretty
though.
good,
Nakami
actually. I
managed
was going to
break
say he
Mark
tried to
Buzz.
own him with the
Okay.
Yoru TP there.
Sheriffs starting to do some
No
dirty
way.
work at the moment. It's Meteor and Munchkin.
It's a great molly. Wait,
Actually,
doesn't reach the
now
corner.
kind of clutch back
Jesus,
up.
look at these
Aces no to
shots.
Meteor. This one is, again, maybe a thrifty for
Munchkin
DFM
again.
in the fourth round
Holy,
of the
they are
half.
so
May
good with
finds the
Sheriffs,
final.
man.
And they've done it
So
again.
good with Sheriffs. 1, 2, 3 guns
my
picked up.
word, what
And they
is
got a Razor out
happening
of them.
today with DFM's Sheriffs?
This was a 4v5 with the
Yeah,
Sheriffs.
unfortunately, that's all that is happening today. It's DFM's
Yeah,
Sheriffs.
that is true as
Legitimately,
well.
a lot of these rifle rounds
They're like the
have
main
not
rounds
looked
they
as
win at the
convincing.
moment.
Wow.
The amount of times
I mean,
that T1
Buzz
has
is
been able to
overheated
come
a
back
little
from
bit.
behind. This time the
tunnel
Sheriffs
vision
get
the guy
job
on
done
site.
yet again. You've got to make this a turning point in this map, though. It has to start to go your way on this attacking side.
Now we get a big
Otherwise,
round.
It will be that 2-0 defeat.
3 of them can't buy here.
So we'll see a bit of stability, perhaps.
May gets an
if
orb or a
DFM can
kill, he
find
gets
it in
his
this
ult.
round. A couple of ults to come online.
You'd
One point
imagine
away.
they just keep
Yatska
this one
already with
simple.
the drift available as well.
With the info of the Yoru, you should know if you can pick up an orb or if you can literally just
Trying to
go
poke and prod
plant.
across a little bit for now. Don't really want to be giving up a
not in a
an
good
edge to your
position to use it yet.
Prowler up middle doesn't see anything though.
Bring them down.
And May starts to investigate.
You'll confirm presence around A main. You'll
Yeah, it's not-
confirm
it's
exactly
not
who it is
convincing,
as well.
Saint.
It's Kaede. Doesn't give you
Not
mass idea
convincing.
that that's where things are going to be ending, however. So T1 not budging extremely.
Yeah, kind of all depends on how much discipline they show and how good the comms are with when the Yoru sees the Yoru here.
Eventually going to expire. Will he take it?
In an ideal world, the Yoru sees the Yoru, makes him TP away, and then they get the orb and they're good.
Moves into a better position. The drift comes in, and he starts to get overwhelmed.
That's a free Razor if they want it.
But this does give control of the side over to DFM.
You gotta at least let him plant. Oh, guys, you're missing a trick here. Surely you're missing a trick here. No ult in the after plant. Big Jewel at middle. Dude, he is committed.
Stealthy approach
nice shot, man. Fair play.
And he takes down Buzz mid-rotation.
Oh.
Munchkin thought to check
and he
back into it, but knows that he needs to play for the objective instead.
It's a great tether. It's a shame this guy didn't peek out far enough. There's a great fade eye as well. The shooter's good.
Difficult for T1 to get back in.
Really
Munchkin will be the first one to step through, but unfortunately has to hang back. It's a call to save because of the operator.
Well, it's not specifically that. It's a good price to take into the next round. Don't get me wrong.
2-4 loss bonus at the moment.
It's too powerful once they get in towards the site and they push Izu off the line. There's no retake ability. You know that the mid crunch is eventually possible as well from Kaide, but you got to focus on saving your weaponry, and you just can't at that point in time. So T1 not going to be able to answer back after the thrifty. DFM, more importantly, double down and give themselves a bit of life.
If a player only uses a Guardian, will it be a problem in VCT? I mean, if they're good enough to use a Guardian only and that's their thing, then it's fine.
These past couple rounds, I mean,
I wouldn't recommend it every round, but it's good if you're good enough and you can drop people guns and show.
Into the pushes.
Problem is spamming through smoke and phantoms is so strong right now.
They bring out their operator still, and unfortunately it's not on the right side. DFM trying to assert themselves over onto A.
Oh, this might very well be a May showstopper entry if you'd ever seen one. The rest of the team all with him as well. Meteor is stuck at the ramp. They're going to send some utility his way as well. You are just absolutely dead.
They handled it well. This guy saw a lot of numbers, so they go back and try and look for the reaction. Looking at the reaction, Izu. I mean, Izu's got to kill him.
Have to start to clear things, and with Izu pushing all the way up through Link with a very active gate crash as well, he should be good for at least one hit.
Oh, just shy of an inch. Still kind of slows things down.
What?
DFM though, but that's where Cez peeks back. Oh, takes down Izu. The op is gone.
Yeah, a couple of uncharacteristic shots and reactions from Izu in this round specifically, giving good chances for DFM to win this one, even maybe flawlessly. Yatska though, not expecting a second repos from an opponent in the same spot where
mate, just pop your Razor
earlier on. There's that showstopper though that I mentioned too.
Whoa.
Did he see him?
He didn't see him.
How's he gotten away with this? Stacks!
Oh, Liam Buzz got the one over towards here as well.
This is going upside down.
Yeah, and you imagine the Omen descends it now.
Right now. May gonna get blinded as well. There's 20 seconds sub to get on in. There's gonna be a very risky plant to go into the open now.
Oh, it's straight out.
Holy.
Quickly spots
that's devastating, bro. Stacks played this so well.
You would have thought that
Didn't
DFM
clear
had
just
something
under.
going, but neglecting the corner at the bottom of health.
Yeah, the one pulse.
They had the big openers in this round, DFM.
Oh, DFM are going to be gutted on this one. Double bad starts.
Starting to establish around the A side.
They messed up a couple of their pistols.
I mean, at this point in time, when Cez removes Izu, you think round's done. But then you go a little bit solo, right? Yatsia left to his own devices. May overlooks the hell angle when he thinks he's cleared it properly, but hasn't. Stacks getting two. Just absolutely stealing the round back from DFM. And very well, they did need this timeout. I'm a bit surprised how long it's taken for DFM to call a timeout in this map.
Well, it was even in the first half, but down to this one, I guess kind of comfortable in seeing how they managed to recover a little bit, but yeah. T1 was still pretty much in the driver's seat for a majority.
The coach, yeah, he's smiling, man. I was thinking it too. Looks pretty chill.
Apart from that, though, just not wanting to go down to the lower bracket in this fashion. Really need to tighten things up for the side of DFM.
I don't really think it's a matter of
he smile. It's just rare, man.
I think the way that they're doing the beginning of a couple of these rounds
they're like
is great.
stressed
The way
out.
that they're establishing a couple of the advantages. It's really the mid-round decisions at the moment that have been a bit weaker, that they were starting to really adapt and learn in a couple of their previous series, where I'm thinking that the mid-rounding was looking stellar. Now it's kind of reverted back a little bit, and they're maybe overthinking things from what T1 is showing around the map.
Oh, it's a shame because this nade would actually land on this guy's head.
But right now, just trying
I like the fast strat here.
He's got no way out of here. So Buzz has an opportunity to be able to find him, which
Really
he
nice from
will.
Buzz.
Izu finds Cess sticking from the shadows at the back of the A site with no boys to hold his hand for an entry out through A as well. This round, as I'm praising the starts of a couple of them for DFM, is looking very awkward, and they might not even get a damn kill in this round the way things going.
It's a nice round from T1 though.
Not sure what the execute plan was supposed to be.
If the
either way,
if the nades landed here, it's maybe different because they might have had this guy run away, and then maybe he's more aware for this. And honestly, this guy probably wouldn't go back to the angle if that had happened. So the missed raise nade kind of wrecked him a little bit. Didn't mind the idea. Insert one, fake over towards A, try to take a time and beat Heaven.
And well, it just says that there's no funds. 4 alive, T1 building up mass confidence, you'd assume. 2 more rounds to go.
If the says I fall asleep on the stream the next 30 hours, I'll be fine, I reckon.
In order for DFM here. Some
I'm pretty
light shields and
confident
a
with
Sheriff
this.
Assess. They are full in on this one, essentially.
Depends
So
how long
love an
America's
opener,
goes
you'd
on
love
for.
a double. But then don't drop that 5 versus 3 as the operator again for Izu. I talked about it before. It's looked a little bit awkward so far. Can't even shoot the clone.
What the hell?
Unfortunate, but at least he repositions up into
Yeah, here we go.
round.
Howdy.
Does take down one. Kaide to exchange.
Very needed trade to come through from Kaide at the moment, but the rest of the squad needs to get in towards the A site. You can see that that's the idea of T1 as well, that they think, well, this might very well be where it's ending. Munchkin moves location over towards A as well. As DFM do have that Nightfall available to try and get in towards the site. Kaide with the pit for a bit of security, but the mid-rounding for DFM
kind of know there's 3 here. Did they not just mess up?
Here with the space that Cess is finding up at the tower, with the rotations from the rest of the squad as well, they're going into Buzz's lair. And he's got a showstopper here that could be quite poisonous.
Buzz with all.
Right moment.
30
Prowler's
seconds
clear
left.
day Heaven. Rotate's coming in. Nadot's gonna hit him.
Into the pits. Oh, the utility though,
great
still
to
pretty
get
good,
one.
so no chance at dropping the showstopper, but Meteor has arrived. The barrel revealed, however, and Cess now
it's a
gets
little
a
greedy from Meteor.
Oh, Kaide's going for the plant before deploying the
Speaking
pit
of
at the
greedy,
moment. I don't
Munchkin's
know
just
why you're
sending
not
it in.
deploying the pit first and foremost and then planting. Cess loses his life in that bit, but it's Kaide! Oh, doesn't get the allocation for the second.
Dude, Stax is having some
will be the
impact right now.
for T1
Not the most kills,
to now
but the
find
impact's
series
there.
point.
Okay,
Relatively
4
close
goes
and
at it for
clean.
T1.
They managed to find some mid-rounding here and there, but down to the final moments of the round, what would you call them? Slip-ups? You TP'd into the open, you didn't drop the pit?
Crumbling under the pressure at the moment.
Okay.
Crumbling indeed. Time, not really a massive issue there. It's the rotations, it's the ambitious call of
10 seconds left.
Cess to bring things over to that B site. The trade game in this game for both of the sides, or in this round rather, was looking good. Getting those immediate trades, but T1 just better favored at the end of it. 4 map points now, series points to play with. Buzz sending him the showstopper, guillotined out immediately by Kaide.
Yeah,
He tried to get quite a lot of space in
still,
this.
we do have a judge in the hands of Munchkin hiding in the smoke. See what DFM elects to do.
Well, Meteor has waltzed down towards middle by his own loans himself too. But it really does come down to reactionary decisions right now. DFM, again, don't overcomplicate things perhaps. Bit of a lesser buy here with the Guardian.
Yeah, kind of got wrecked by Bucky earlier.
Yartska and Cess go in first. Perhaps it does need to be May with some Prowlers to lead the way.
I mean, he has double Prowler.
Judge
It would be
in the
criminal to push
dark
into the
cover.
smoke before a Prowler.
Surely.
Doom around the corner. But is it all gloom? Izu finds Kaide.
Well.
You don't Prowler the smoke. You don't clear things as DFM, but you do get the trade for the 3 versus 3.
Flash over onto Heaven as well, but no one's there, so Meteor might have a slight timing. Izu approaching from the rear. Stacks a more orthodox angle. Re-smoked, spots out Akame through the Prowler of Stacks. So it's additional information now. Each individual player from T1 has a line, but shuts down an initial one.
The double wrap round towards B main, I like it, man. The late play B main is pretty nice here. Stacks can stay,
Stacks can stay alive there. On 1v3. Can Meteor clutch this up to close out the map? He's hungry for it, but the spike is ticking, and that means pressure mounting up. Can't quite spot anyone out, though. In fact, might have gotten spotted himself. He's down to low HP, and Akame seals the deal.
I think Stacks needs to chill there, personally, and just make sounds.
Available for both of these teams as well.
Okay, 4 chances down to 3
chances. You gotta use the right timing to deploy them if you feel like you need to as a coach right now.
God, he did get wrecked, though.
As it is a bit of a hold-on approach for T1. Also, a firm grasp for DFM. Their life. They are holding a firm grip. Barrier drop. Explosive plays outside A.
Oh,
and no way again, Buzz.
Into it as well. Unfortunately, this is where he finds head collision and falls.
Again.
Still got the smokes around.
Well, Buzz is saying he doesn't want to go aggro A anymore.
Sending it off the rip. 2 times in a row now for Buzz. Ill-advised, it would appear. But that's the definition of insanity, isn't it? Try the same thing over and over again, expect a different result. It works in Valorant. It works in these games sometimes. But for these 2 rounds, not. It is a lesser buy for T1 in this one. Trying to maximize chances of closing this game with the proper weaponry in possession. And an opportunity here for DFM to get a couple of ults online as well to help their chances to hold on in split.
Oh boy, look at that spam. Oh my goodness.
Yatska playing with his life around these spots for now. Munchkin.
There's a couple of low HPs that he could clean up.
He could potentially find the right timing to do this. No
getting a little scary in this one. 40 seconds, they're going to extra cover towards the site. And a 2 here.
He goes through on the right timing. He finds some extra damage and change now. May trying to get into the skies, gets traded out, gets saved by his teammates. Izu and Meteor gonna potentially both fall now as the site is overwhelmed by DFM. It is just Meteor in a 1 versus 4.
It's the last expected position for DFM to kind of reassert themselves through the smoke. I mean, Munchkin almost had the right opportunity for it, but unfortunately now, just Meteor.
What around the movement? Yeah, the movement was nuts.
Akame, maybe one other player, but still way too overwhelming. Going to be a full buy round for the next on TST1 side at least.
Even for Meteor, if you remove a gun
I get
from
they
the
want
equation,
money,
it's not going to do anything too massive.
Must be tempting for main to go try get his ult.
And you've been giving them an extra ulti point as well. Cess is the one that gets it, so he'll be 1 away from the shadows. Some of the ult names in this game are very selectively interesting, but it's fine.
10 to 12.
10 to 12. 2 more chances for T1 to try and close. 2 more opportunities for DFM to push into overtime.
He should have planted again. Yeah. There's a couple of rounds like that where I feel like they could min-max some of the ults a little better, but I get the such low HPs they don't want to mess about.
On the flip side, Cess the one holding it for DFM at the moment as we lean to
ID
the
Prowler as well, clears everywhere.
That is where Izu holds his own scope.
You guys got wrecked here early by not using a Prowler.
It's the clone. Tries to go for a second shot. Oh, he actually gets it. Dimensional Drift still, though, for DFM to try to thwart T1's advances on the retake.
Both out
You're
of
into the
sight.
side. You're trying to get this Viper's Pit down as Kaide. You certainly need to use it and deploy it in this round. You would assume
gotta get over towards
you're
spawn,
at a
mate.
deficit. The plant is early.
Ooh, the passive one gives them a lot of space.
Okay.
If Akame gets a kill, he gets his ult.
So that could be tossed into the
I'm not the biggest fan of the passive one.
You gotta watch out for Garage. 3 players.
Especially once main gets smoked, it becomes a nightmare.
Inside. Looking for the right spot to toss it, and there it goes.
There goes a potential fatal.
So unfortunately not yet Kaide, but
Big
still
play,
trying to spam on through now. DFM players managing to avoid all the bullets, but still T1 continuing to relay forward.
Yeah,
Tiny takes a couple down, but then
this is
falling
the right.
himself at the end.
I don't think this is the right Viper on this.
Gets it.
Okay, T1 with a 2-0.
Into the middle bracket finals at the end
Pistols
of the
and
second
clutches
match.
made a bit of a difference,
maybe there was
but
something
honestly,
about the
DFM on the buy rounds
right
as well
now that
struggled a
says
little.
T1 wins this 2-0. I think it's because they'll look good. They look good.